Philip Morris International is the leading international tobacco company, with products sold in approximately 180 countries. The history of what is now a global company can be traced back to 1847, with the opening of the single shop of London's Bond Street. In 1881, the company went public in the form of a partnership. However, in 1885, the partnership was dissolved, and the company became known as Philip Morris & Co. Limited. By the mid-1950s, the company became part of American culture, and soon after it launched Philip Morris International to manufacture and market its products around the world. In 2010, PMI held an estimated 16% share of the total international cigarette market outside of the US. They are responsible for the manufacture and distribution of 7 of the top 15 brands in the world, including Marlboro, Benson & Hedges, and M&M. In figurative terms, Philip Morris International made £67 billion, which £11 billion was operating profit. In that year, they manufactured 900 billion cigarettes. Competitively, Philip Morris is the #1 company in the 13 of the largest markets in the cigarette industry size. British American Tobacco is one of the biggest competitors to PMI. In terms of management, Philip Morris is very diverse, using many elements to ensure maximum productivity. However, they use a lot of elements that are involved in the human relations model.
Porter's 5 forces. By using the Porter's 5 forces framework, we were able to discuss the 5 basic competitive forces within the tobacco industry: the level of difficulty for the new entrants, the lack of bargaining power of the suppliers, the bargaining power of buyers between different brands, the high level of potential substitutes, and the competitive rivalry as well as domestic growth areas. Dominant forces such as government regulation and health awareness influence change in the tobacco industry. The potential impact that these forces could play on the tobacco industry could be harsh if companies don't adjust and change with them. SWOT analysis. The SWOT analysis displayed how strengths such as brand identity have played a huge role in the success of PMI. PMI leads the market with its well-known brand Marlboro, and it's taking opportunities with new products and international markets. The company also faced many weaknesses and threats that being in the tobacco industry pose, such as government regulation and health awareness. They are taking action to deal with them by exploring new opportunities.
Esther. Politics has made a major impact in today's tobacco market, with tighter restrictions on advertising, packaging and standardised testing. Economically, the tobacco industry is finding it harder to encourage growth due to higher taxation on tobacco products. Due to recent changes in EU and other regional policies, it is now forbidden to smoke in public places. Also, smokers are more aware of the dangers that smokers can have on their long-term health. Due to these new technologies that have been produced, such as more research in healthcare facilities for smokers and electronic cigarettes, this means the tobacco industry may find this a positive influence. Recently, PMI Asia went to court with the American government to stop legislation for plain packaging. Some research suggests that PMI may be taking agricultural land away from poverty-stricken areas.
PMI is a philanthropic institution. PMI starts all projects in-house, including local charities and NGOs. There is disaster relief in Pakistan and Chile that helps families that don't have homes due to floods, war, and earthquakes. Over 3 continents, PMI helps domestic violence victims on several programs individual to that country that aims to help convicted domestic violence aggressors break their pattern of abusing women and children. In Japan, PMI funded the launch of initiatives to help vulnerable women and children reconstruct their lives. Lastly, PMI are helping developing parts of the world to introduce education. Therefore, as you can see that PMI are committed to both short and long-term projects and are sustainable despite other factors.
Despite legal and political restrictions, Philip Morris International profits continue to rise. This may suggest that because PMI is such a large organisation, elements of pestle are not as significant compared to smaller companies.
Do you not think that even with such a profit, all international organizations should be hindered by legal and political implication?
Yes, but looking at Porters by Forces, PMI is not threatened by new entrants, so there's therefore market share remains the same, and then profits aren't affected.
In their pastoral analysis, they have a damaging environment. However, CSR shows that PMI shows large interest in maintaining rural living.